Hello, book enjoyers. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I wanted to get views on my videos, so I'm not going to do a review. Also, I haven't finished reading anything this week, so I don't really have anything to review. So instead, we're going to be doing a tier list. We're going to stay in the fantasy genre. We're going to do Lord of the Rings characters. Disclaimer, I have read Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King. I've only seen two of the movies though. I'm still working on that third one. And I haven't read The Hobbit either, which unfortunately I have to admit. But I sort of know the plot a little bit because I read like the first 50 or 100 pages and then something came up in life. But yeah, today we're going to do a tier list, so let's just get right into it. All right, so let's get into it. All right, guys, this is the tier list I selected. Shout out to whoever made this tier list. If I get any of the characters wrong or misname them, all the Tolkien heads out there, please forgive me. But let's get started. First, I have no clue. We'll come back to that one. I think I might hear this. This is Aragorn. Uh, Aragorn. I mean S. I mean that's probably a normie pick, but he's like the first hidden royalty trope. He like started that, right? And he's also just really cool. So Ryder. Okay, this is I can't remember. I'll come back. This is Bilbo Baggins. I'm sure if I read The Hobbit, my rating for Bilbo Baggins would be higher. I still enjoyed him a lot in Lord of the Rings, though, especially in the first book. You kind of get to see his comedic side during the party before Frodo eventually gets the ring and has to go on the journey. But I've heard he's a reluctant hero. I don't know much, but I would give him S personally. So next we have Boromir. Boromir's also S, and a lot of people hate him, which is fair. I also hate him, but I enjoy how the character, his character, how he's sort of crafted his, you know. Because me personally, if I saw a small person with a magical ring, I would want to take it from them too, so I could use it to save my people from Sauron. So I like the that aspect of his character, sort of the good and evil that's common in Tolkien's writing, good versus evil. This is an elf. Okay, I don't. We'll come back. That has to be Wormtongue. Wormtongue, he's like a B. I mean, I won't say he's bad. He's not spectacular. He plays his role. There's not much depth there, but or I may be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I say Wormtongue's like B. He's a corrupter. Um, this is like the king elf. I'd give him a B. I don't know the lore behind him. Maybe he's super cool. I don't know, but I mean, same thing. Cool, plays his role. Not too much. Not a many faceted character, but interesting. Okay. This has to be Faramir, I believe. Faramir, oh, he might have to go S with his brother, especially in the books, how he talks about his reluctance to take the ring, even if it could save his people. I think is a really strong message, especially in comparison to what his brother tried to do. I would say I'd give him S as well. Also, Aragorn kind of steals his girl, if I remember, so I mean that's relatable. We'll give him S. This is oh my god, I know her name. Eowyn, right? Okay, Eowyn has to be an S tier. I mean, I apologize for putting everybody to S, but I mean, tell me when she defeated that Death Lord thing and, she was secretly a woman. She said, I am no man, and just kills him. I mean, that's just like, I mean, badass. Pardon my French. Sorry, YouTube, but I mean, she'd have to be an S, I feel like. Um, yeah, pretty cool. Um, who is this? I don't remember this guy, but I know his face. Maybe this isn't Faramir. I think this is Faramir. Hold on. All right, to continue, I'm pretty sure this is Faramir, and this is like a Rohan soldier, I believe. Dude, I don't even remember him, so C. Sorry, but if this is Faramir, which I believe it is, that's S tier for sure. I don't know. Was he? I really don't remember that guy. The only Rohan person I remember is Theodrin. But I think this is Theodrin, right? Or no, that's Theodrin. I don't know. They all just look like they're all old white people. I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the important characters. We have Frodo in the movies. I might actually like him a little bit less than how he was depicted in the books. I feel like he's a little bit more whiny in the movies, which like fair considering the burden that's placed upon him. So maybe that makes him more realistic. Um, I wouldn't say he's S though. I would say I'd give him an A. I mean, from what I read, it's been a while, but he didn't seem like he had too much character other than being the main character. So maybe even B. Hot take. But I'll leave him at A. I feel like there is some depth there with the ring and working to, and he can turn invisible, but that's besides the fact. Working against the corruption of the ring. That's interesting. This is the Queen Elf. I'd put her same like level with the King. Both are interesting, play their role. But she did, if I remember correctly, she did give like Gimli the hair or something. She gave them all gifts. So pretty interesting there. I'd probably put her above the king, and where I'll probably put Worm Tongue like probably like right there for ranking like left to right. No, actually, I'm gonna put her A. Okay, we have Gandalf. Okay, I mean Gandalf. He dual classes. He uses a sword and a staff. He's like the old mentor wizard. He's like the Michael Jordan of that archetype. He comes back from the dead. He fights a Balrog, however you say it. Yeah, I mean S tier. And there's a lot of interesting things to look at his character and how it develops throughout the series. Next we have Gimli. Gimli's A. Um, no, maybe S. I feel like I'm putting too many people in S. We'll keep him A. Uh, One of the funniest parts in these trilogies when him and Legolas are arguing over who's had the most kills at Helm's Deep. That was pretty hilarious, and he's sort of like comic relief at times. And he also has like a rich history the dwarves do in the Tolkien universe, which makes him more interesting. And yeah, I'd put Legolas on the same level as him. I feel like they go together, one and two. Okay, I don't know who any of these people are. These Hobbit people? No, I know her. I know her from somewhere. Maybe it's a different movie. Um, these are the what do you call it? The Nazgul. Maybe is this the Nazgul? We'll say it's a Nazgul for the sake of the video. Uh, we'll put them A. They're pretty interesting. They have a pretty interesting backstory, and they're very terrifying. I was terrified when they're on that mountain in the first book, I think, and Frodo's like gets jumped by them. That was pretty scary. Is this just there's already a Frodo? I don't understand why this picture's on there. But shout out to the person who made the tier list. Uruk-hai are the like the different orcs made by Saruman. I mean, B, I guess. It is interesting to see the dynamic between the Uruk-hai and the Sauron orcs, how they like conversate with each other and sort of work together at times, and how they complain about like their job. I thought that was pretty funny. So B, I feel bad having Butcher from the Boys at Sea, but I don't even remember him, so I don't know. That could just be me. Okay, so we have the Hobbits. Let's do Sam first. S tier. I mean, he is the companion to have. He is the friend to have on a quest. Um, I mean, yeah, S tier potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. Anyways, let's move on. I think this is Pippin, Merry and Pippin. Uh, I don't remember much from their storylines. I remember one of them's in Gondor for a little bit. I kind of get them mixed up, to be completely honest, because one of them's in Gondor when it's being sieged, and the other one is with, or that same one's with Eowyn when she takes down the like Night King or something, and then Pippin, the Ents. I'd put them on the same level as Frodo. I mean, at least. Both of them are, funny. And they're hobbits, of course. I mean, they're just little guys. Okay, don't remember this woman. Saruman. Saruman's S for me personally, and that might be a hot take, maybe. I don't know, but I just think it's interesting how I like the dynamic that he plays throughout the story. He sort of sees the power that's coming from Saruman and his side of the war effort, so he just joins them. I mean, you can't beat them, join them. Um, so I think that's fascinating how he sort of manages to play that role. He's also the head of the wizards, and the orb and everything, and eventually he's suffers his demise. But I give him an S. Where was I? Gollum's S. He's a fair little being, but I mean, you can see even now when you read fantasy, the whole, here's a fantastical item and here's how it's corrupting the user. It's like that originated with Gollum and Bilbo and Frodo. So that's just really fascinating to me how we get what Frodo could be if he lets the ring overtake him, like literally beside him, because they work together to get to Mount Doom. So yeah, S. Um, oh, this does not look. This looks like a Dark Souls boss. That is not a Lord of the Rings character on the far right. This is Denethor. Is he the one, the father of the one that's like going crazy? We'll say it's Denethor. B. I mean, there's characters higher on this tier list that I like less, but I just feel like their role in the story. I mean, obviously Denethor plays an important role because he's a king and he's going mad because of the orb. But I just feel like there's other characters that does the same thing that he does, plays the same like storytelling, like symbolism, I guess, but like just does it better. Also, I just don't like him too. So yeah, B. Oh, I don't know. Maybe A. No, B. I have to maybe go an A and S. I feel like a tier list is supposed to be the other way around with like one and S, but here we are. And I don't know. I'm guessing this is Sauron. Sauron is F. I mean, I don't know the lore behind him. I haven't read anything about how he like came to be, except for like the lore videos I'll watch while I'm falling asleep at night. But I've never been a fan of the antagonist that's just like an evil, just evil for the sake of evil. Um, that's just personal taste. So I could see somebody ranking him higher, but for me personally, it's just F. I mean, we don't even. He's sort of just like this looming cloud, but we never like interact with him until like the end. I think. Do we ever even see Sauron in the books? I don't know. Can't remember. Maybe at the end before he drops the ring, Frodo in the well, doesn't Gollum does or whatever, but F tier. Sorry. And then I don't. I'll be honest, guys. I feel bad because I mean, let's be honest. The women characters get like one line in each of these movies, so it's hard for me to remember. And I haven't seen the third movie, so like I feel like I know who that is, but I just can't place my finger on it. And I don't know the rest of these people. We're gonna say this is Theodrin, the King of Rohan. Uh, we'll give him A. He's pretty cool. I like. I enjoyed him throughout the story, and getting to learn a little bit of the history of Rohan. I'd give him an A. All right, guys, this is my tier list for the Lord of the Rings characters. Again, I apologize for the characters that I don't remember. I swear this lady on the far left looks so familiar, but I just can't. I can't place a name to her. But anyways, yeah, this is it. If you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. Or if you agree, let me know why. Um, I'm sure there's a lot of you watching, so just flood the comments. It's okay. I'll look at all of them. But yeah, so that's the video. That's my tier list, and hopefully I'll see you guys next Friday.